Analog Man. Nice. I like it.
Listen to this, we're playing a game. It's a swing and a miss, and we're the ones to blame. We'd be remiss if it was ever the same. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, September 29, 2016. 29. Hello!
Hey! Again, I thought you were right with me. It's bullshit.
We were right with you in hearts and minds.
Sure.
Less so in timing of lyrics.
Okay.
And welcome to Wasting All the Time,
A podcast.
My name is Dave.
I'm John.
And I am Cody.
And we're going to waste all of your time.
Boy, howdy.
Boy, howdy?
Howdy, boy.
No, boy,
That's
howdy.
creepier.
Much. Oh, boy. Off to a good start. And I keep saying it. I keep saying boy. I shouldn't do that anymore.
You really should.
Like ever. See, it's not just me on Twitter.
Time to move it along. It is September 29th, and according to the National Day Calendar, which is at nationaldaycalendar.com, it is National Coffee Day
Ugh.
and VFW Day.
Ooh.
What?
Now,
Later.
which of those Mike and Ikes do you want to hear about first?
V-Dubs Day, because I don't know anything about cars at all. That's the car, right? The V-Dub, the Volkswagen?
You're going to regret it. Here we go.
Why?
National VFW Day
Wait, VFW?
is observed annually on September 29th.
Oh, no, I know
This
what it
day
stands
is
for.
devoted to the VFW organization and those members who have served our nation.
Who are awesome. I thought you said VW.
Observe, honor the VFW members and veterans in your community.
Do so.
Let them know that you appreciate the sacrifices.
That was a good pause.
Let them know, well, I was just thinking, well, maybe I should have said appreciate, because it always annoys Cody.
It does, because it's wrong.
Sacrifices they have made for all of us. We truly are the land of the free because of the brave. Use hashtag National VFW Day to post on social media.
I wish I could play an anthem right now, but I can't. Where's the
History.
Shit.
The VFW was established on September 29th, 1899 by a group of veterans from the Spanish-American War. What's the big slogan from that war you all remember?
Fuck Spain.
That was one. What was another one?
You provide the pictures, I'll provide the war.
That was
And fuck
good.
Spain.
That was William Randolph Hearst.
It has since grown to be the nation's largest group of combat veterans.
Huh.
They continue, quote, to honor the dead by helping the living.
That's pretty cool.
The VFW promote patriotism, goodwill, and youth scholarships. They also provide military assistance and community service programs, promote youth activities, and volunteer many hours in their local communities. Fine, upstanding sorts. Cody.
Is that not right?
Yeah, da 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 da. No, wait.
Da, 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 da.
Better, closer, warmer.
Right country.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know though.
Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda.
Ya, da, 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 da.
So, gentlemen, we want to thank you very much for your service. So we think the theme that we're going to play as you guys walk out, we're thinking a medley of Jingle Bells and there's a pop tune by Save Ferris.
Wait, Jingle Bells?
Yeah, it's
Like-
really...
Jingle all the way.
Yeah, I like that one. It's really popular. It makes people happy. People are going to associate the happiness with you guys.
We're the flag bearers. We're walking the colors up to the front for
Yeah, it's
presentation.
traditionally it would be done to the National anthem, right? National anthem?
or in respectable silence.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, we're changing things up a little bit. We're gonna shake it up, get people excited to see the flag.
Taylor
again.
Swift?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Did you?
Yeah, no. Shake It Off, I think, is that one. My daughter listens to Taylor Swift. I don't know anything about her. But yeah, no, we can do Taylor Swift if you guys want.
No.
So
I
Kanye
would
West, maybe?
prefer not to do Taylor Swift.
Okay, that's fine. We have some Beyonce too. If you guys want to shake it a little bit as you carry the colors down the aisleway.
Look, I love Queen Bee and everything, but I just feel like it would be inappropriate. This is supposed
Without
to be
her being there, right? No, I understand. That makes a lot of sense.
It's supposed
Your
to be kind of a
complaint is well
solemn
received.
moment.
Okay, so like the Star Wars theme. No, I like where your head's at. Something with a little gravitas to it. No, okay.
Son, where were you born?
L.A., Los Angeles, California.
Oh, see, I thought you were born in America.
No, yeah, that's a common mistake. L.A. is like basically our own country.
See, we
We do what we want.
we have respect for this great country.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to show people how awesome this is and the
Yeah, I
flag
Fought
carrying.
to defend her.
You see this leg? Not real.
It's got a ring to it.
Yeah, he pulled that off of a goddamn table and stuck it on.
That's impressive. That's what, but that's what I'm trying to do is like give this the oomph and the pizzazz and like everyone's gonna be like, that was the most fucking awesome flag carrying I've ever seen.
You watch your mouth, son.
Sorry, that was the most fucking awesome colors carrying I've ever seen. Colors, right? That's technically what it's supposed to. So like people are gonna be.
We don't say that anymore.
Damn it.
I think it'd be best if we moved on.
I think that's enough.
Twitter shins. Yes, indeed.
The Twitterist of shins. We are going to find and ask and find and read the top 3 tweets on the internet right now as judged by me.
Let's do.
Do it. Tweet number 1. I want to start with David. From Vincenzo Williams at Vinny Vidivici. See what he did there?
Oh, yeah.
Vinny Vidivici 98. Y'all mind if I wild out?
If you're doing it, if you're wilding out in the comfort of your own home or in a safe space, then I'm perfectly okay with that. If you wild out in a manner such that it impacts other people's lives in a negative sense, then I would prefer that you didn't.
So you would mind in that.
Yeah, exert a little restraint.
Okay.
It's conditional, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
A conditional wilding out. All
I
right.
think we can all agree on that.
All right, that makes sense. All right, tweet. That was good. Thank you for the insight, Dave.
You're welcome. I was happy to offer my
That's good.
ideas behind that.
Worldly wisdom.
Opinions even.
Tweet number 2, John, from Brian, at @1BrianAustin1. Wait, hold up. Aren't you the one that didn't graduate?
Well, as a matter of fact, I did not finish my college degree. It's kind of a sore subject, but yeah, I didn't. I didn't. So that is an accurate statement. I'm the only one at the table without a college degree, and yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
John, we still sort of respect you.
Sort of.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Just
Go-
because you don't have a piece of paper doesn't mean your entire life is fraud.
100% not.
Yeah. It's just that 95% that worries me.
Should John and I answer the next one at the same time?
Yes. And the top number 1 tweet for both of you from Jason Fisher at JasonFisher77, which might be his birth year. Mom swung by my house, sent me texts. My son, packs of condoms shouldn't be left on the dishwasher. And you don't use large like your dad?
Well,
It's
important to realize that not everyone can
measure up
to their father
in
all. You were going to say ways. I was going to say the same ways. Ways.
And
your mother was just trying to teach you that lesson. So there you go.
That was okay. Good stuff. I appreciate. I don't know what I appreciate about that.
Must you appreciate something?
That's a. I don't know if that's technically true. Well, thank you. This has been. I think this has been Twitter shits. I don't
something
even know.
like it. Yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed that.
Whatever it was.
Right.
All right, let's move it along.
And now it's time for listener suggested scenes.
So, we have a scene from a name that maybe we haven't heard in a while. Mr. or Ms., I don't know the gender, Saran. Remember Saran from back in the day?
yeah.
Isn't it Saran?
Probably.
Saran.
I'm sorry. Saran.
Why don't you think about it?
Why
Why don't you?
I?
Why don't you?
Saran says, I have an idea which has a lot of promise. So already we know.
Cheeky.
Sarah knows what they're talking about. Guys at VW being found out that they cheated on the emissions tests.
Are you sure it's not the VFW?
Shut up.
The veterans of foreign wars cheated on their emissions tests.
Okay, so the door slams open. I need to talk to the man in charge right now.
Excuse me, do you have an appointment?
I've got a badge.
Could you keep your voice down, please? This is,
I will keep my voice down when there's a reason to keep my voice down. When the crime has ceased to be committed. Did you see the badge?
Jacoby, calm down. Ma'am, thank you
Yeah.
very much for your patience. We got to do this right. There's procedure. This is going to get tossed
this
out.
is a
right.
workplace, so please.
You're right, Marty. By the book.
People are doing important work around here. Don't want to
Yeah.
Let me see that badge
Crime
again.
work. There's the badge. How do you like that badge right there? Can you see the badge now?
Pull,
Okay,
pull
Jacoby.
it back a little. I can't. My eyes are crossed. Oh, that's
Is that better?
interesting.
Better?
Okay.
Can you read the badge now?
You got to...
And okay, but why are you all the way over here in Germany? This is outside of your jurisdiction.
I told you.
We have a note from Interpol.
Good.
I would like to see that note.
It's in the car.
Okay.
Listen, he's...
reason for visit, and also could you
To stop the crimes.
Well, you can't stop crimes without signing in first.
Marty, can you sign us in?
Yeah. No. You should... Seriously, this guy's crazy. He'll... Shit, I put it on the wrong line. I put my name on the date. Does that...
That's all right. We'll figure it out. It's
Damn it, Marty, you're fucking it up already.
There's procedure that has to be followed, Jacoby. We got to do this right. Okay, we got to see him now.
The man in charge.
Jacoby's going to lose
right
his mind.
now.
He's going to go about wild.
Look, I'll check very quickly and see if Mr. Hilsinger's busy. But I think you could probably go right in.
Busy doing crimes.
You keep on that. I think it's working.
I mean, he golfs a lot. Hold on. Okay, you can go right in.
All right. See, I told you, man. By the book.
But please keep your voices down.
By the book, I told you.
Yeah, you were right about that one, Marty. By the book.
Hello?
Mr. Helsinger,
Yes, please keep your voice down.
lawbreaker!
He's going crazy. You got to give him something.
Is this opposite day? Why is he yelling when I say please be quiet?
Because you are doing crime, Mr. Helsinger. And I've got the badge that proves it.
I don't see how a badge proves that I am doing a crime.
Okay,
Your emissions.
we've got some evidence that shows that maybe your corporation has been falsifying these devices. And so Jacoby and I are here to investigate.
Your cars are dirty, Helsinger. Dirty.
The cars are very clean when they leave the factory floor. Look, if...
They shine like new car. But deep down, in the inside, you and I both know they're dirty as sin.
Which is pretty dirty, you gotta admit.
Well, I mean, every time that we test the cars, they come out with a clean bill. So.
That's right. Tell him about the tests, Marty.
Yeah, that's so...
Tell him about the tests.
I'm gonna tell him about the test.
I would like to hear about the tests.
Some of our contacts in the industry have pointed out that these particular devices are what you'd call smart devices. And they're aware when a particular test is being run. Now, like I said, we just got sources, so we thought we'd come right to the top. We need to get this straightened out before things get ugly.
Have you been tested for your emissions, mister?
I'm too old for this shit. I am too old for this shit.
See,
On the ground, right now.
Oh, dear. Oh, my
Jacoby,
God.
maybe this isn't... We can't... technically... Okay.
Helsinger,
Look.
you are under arrest
Oh.
for
No.
the falsification
I don't think
of
so.
emissions testing using a smart device. It's a smart device, right?
Yeah, smart device.
Because you don't need a smart device unless you need to be smart enough to outsmart the law. But you didn't outsmart the law.
That was good.
Because the law is smarter than you. You can't outsmart the law.
I like how we brought it back.
Criminal, lawbreaker.
It sounds like your case is watertight.
And airtight.
Look, I have a tea time coming up with some buddies.
Yeah, she said you golf a lot. What's up with that?
Yes, I do. It's very fun. This is why we named one of the cars after it.
You named a car Very Fun?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Don't let him do that, Marty. Don't let him get you off your game.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fun.
Wait, the car or golf? I got lost.
All of them combined.
Watch out. He's got a gun, Marty. He's got a gun.
I don't know that that's...
Run for cover.
Oh, maybe Jacoby...
It's just a silly lighter I have. Do you mind if I smoke? I don't know what happened there.
I don't know either.
But I'm certainly glad it did.
All right.
That was phenomenal. Thank you, sir or madam.
That went slightly different than in my head, but it was still fun.
Sure.
Remember how I couldn't pronounce Jason Paano's name?
Uh-huh.
This is the same thing.
Is it?
What is it again?
Saran?
Saran, that's what I said. Thank you, Saran. Appreciate it. Ooh. Oh, that would be awesome. Anyway, yeah. So thank you, Rich. Thank you.
It's an impressed ghost.
Thank you.
Tis the season.
I think we're done. Thank you very much for the scene. We appreciate it. It was a lot of fun.
All right, then. In that case, let us move it right along. Wait, what? What the heck is going on?
What
don't
madness befalls us?
Was that a slip of the finger?
Usually get in trouble for that.
No, nay, tweren't.
Stop.
It's getting worse.
Tweren't.
We're going to try something different.
Twill we?
It's called lots of drugs. Not really. We're going to do Questionnaise in a rapid ball style.
Oh, yes.
Just as originally intended for rapid balls.
Yeah, yes.
Except there's a little bit of a twist.
What a twist.
What a twist.
We're gonna M. Night Shyamalan this shit.
Oh, snap diggity dog.
And we're going to get rapid fire voicemails.
Oh,
Voicemails.
I am so stoked.
Voicemail. Oh,
You can call
I wanted to see if it would get the same reaction.
What a twist.
What a twist.
What a twist.
That's referencing something funny. So, are we going to be punditing it?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that is dramatic and entertaining. And so, first question. All these questions, in case you don't recognize the charming baritone, or possibly tenor. Is he a baritone or a tenor?
It's either a charming baritone or a husky tenor.
Husky tenor.
We're going to play voicemails at random, right? It could be anyone,
It
right?
could be literally any human on the planet.
With a voice.
Even Gene Simmons.
With a voice.
Especially Gene Simmons.
With a voice.
It's Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
It's
Here we go. Question number 1.
Question: what is the purpose of a knock-knock joke?
Dave.
the purpose of a knock-knock joke is to provide a formula in which you might tell a joke and then not have to think up of half of the joke.
Mine is half credit for using joke in the definition of joke.
Joke.
John.
Well, the purpose of a knock-knock joke is just to get the door open. Once the door is open, it doesn't really matter what happens because if you're a vampire, you can trick them into inviting you in, and if you're not a vampire, you can just go right in because the door is open.
Plus points for creepy. Excellent. Next question.
Question: what makes bees' knees so great?
John.
Well, bees' knees are an exceptional commodity in that they are both numerous and difficult to acquire at quantity, making them a valuable resource. If you've ever tried to harvest the knee of a bee, you'll know how difficult it is. So, hence the value.
Rough. Nerd talk. Dave.
In a similar vein to what he just said, bees' knees are so great because they are on average 1.25 the value of cat's pajamas. And so they maintain that edge.
Pretty intense nerdery going up
That
in here.
margin.
Margin of nerds. That's you two. Question.
Not
Next
butter.
one.
Question: who told you that?
Dave.
Santa Claus. He came out of my closet. He had a knife. I told him, "No, Mr. Santa, please don't." And then he said, "Well, okay, but only if you never..." Oh, shit.
Plus for hilarious violence. John.
It was the birthday frog. The birthday frog told me that it's very important to brush your teeth before eating anything with a rib in it. And so I did, and I got birthday presents.
There we go. That was weirder than the last one. Next question.
Question: why am I asking you this?
John.
You're asking it because it's important that you know the answer. And I have now given you that answer, and so I hope you feel good about yourself.
Self-reassuring. I feel warm and fuzzy. Dave.
Nobody knows. I've been asking all around. I've been knocking on doors and standing outside of stores, and nobody knows the answer.
Forlorn and creepy. I like it.
Nobody.
Thank you. Next question.
Question: what are your feelings on blue?
Dave. That's you, Dave.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
My feelings on blue are that I'm feeling blue because no one will answer this question that I've been going around and asking, and nobody knows the answer to it, and it makes me sad. And I went to a school to ask all the children because kids are hip on these things these days, and they called their resource officer, and he pulled out a taser, and he made me march off of campus, and I was very upset. I told him I have a heart condition. You know what he said?
I don't.
Neither do I.
Meta and creepy, just like Dave. John.
Well, my feelings on Blue are sort of evolving, but in general, I'm in favor of it. I prefer the old stuff. The lo-fi recordings, but the stuff the boys are playing these days, it's not bad. It's still based on the same foundation, the same scale of notes and harmonies, and they do some interesting things with that, even after 80 years or so.
Economic nerd and music nerd. What the hell? Next question.
Question. Will Super Sam rescue Silly Sally from the cliff?
John.
No, because Silly Sally deserves to die at this point.
Succinct and to the point. The deathly point, Dave.
Well, you see, this is the question I've been asking everyone, and no one will tell me the answer. And I thought I found it because I ran into Super Sam, and I met him at the airport, and I was just getting to the point of asking him the question, "Are you gonna save Sally?" And he, I walked right through security with him, and then they caught me, and they said, "You're not, fast passed or whatever the hell it is these days, and I can't wear shoes, and isn't that sucky? I'm feeling blue."
A quagmire of complaining. Next question.
I like that.
Question. Who is at my door?
Dave.
Well, it's the Federal Bureau of Investigations. Apparently, I'm on a no-fly list, and I told him, look, I don't have wings. I don't know who you're trying to stop and what you're going to accomplish by it. I just wanted to know if someone's life was going to be saved, and shouldn't you worry about that, too?
Meandering and delightful. John.
I imagine it's the vengeful spirit of Silly Sally come to revenge herself on you because she knows you're the one who dangled her off that cliff in the first place. And so she's probably going to, take her spectral hand and reach it into your chest cavity and crush your heart or something.
Oh, hello, friend.
Delightful and morbid. Next question.
Question. Why am I talking like this?
John.
I think you're talking like this because that's the voice used, generally speaking, by someone whose heart is being crushed by a spectral hand within their chest cavity. It's a very silly voice. And you would only use that voice if your heart was being crushed by a spectral hand inside your chest cavity.
Recursive and entertaining Dave.
Well, I actually agree with my new best friend who's very insightful and knows about spectral hands.
Agreement. What a wimp. Next question.
Question. Whatever happened to the movie phone guy?
Dave.
Well, the movie phone guy got taken out to pasture and shot. It's a sad tale.
Hilarious and endearing. John.
I was there. Do you want to hear about it?
John.
The movie phone guy, in fact, he is now known to have faked his death in the pasture. It was interesting because, we all saw the bullet pierce through his brain, but then the next day he was back at work again. He wasn't the movie phone guy anymore. He was the mailman.
I heard he went over to Fandango and started making snarky commercials for them.
Yes, that would be the sort of thing he would do, in between carrying the mail.
As one does. Next question.
You can't live off of one job anymore.
Maybe you can't. Next question.
I'm retired.
Next question.
Question. Did I leave the oven on?
Dave?
Is it me or is it John?
I think it might be me.
John?
Well, since your heart has now been crushed by a spectral hand within your chest cavity, I don't think the answer to that question is really material to anyone other than your next of kin who will be inheriting the home and the oven. But for their sake, I'll answer the question, which is that yes, you probably did leave the oven on, and so your house will probably burn down, unless Ghost Sally does something about that, which she might do. I mean, her grudge isn't against your next of kin, so she never seemed particularly vindictive.
Morbid and educational. Dave.
Well, I mean, if that weren't reason enough to, maybe.
Maybe.
But at least you got a nice pie out of it.
Like a good politician would. Next question.
Question: If I were in a hypothetical situation, could I find my way out?
Dave.
There's no way you could find your way out of any situation. Hypothetical, material, superstitious. No situation by any description could you make your way out of. Syntax.
Intense and dramatic. John.
Well, I find that if I'm trapped in any sort of a thing and trying to escape, whether it's hypothetical, literal, figurative, what have you, if you just keep turning left, if you just follow the left wall, eventually you'll get out and it should be all right.
Oh, that was actually pretty good advice. Thank you, John. Next question.
There's more?
Question: When you-know-who was with you-know-what, you-know-where, can you tell me how it worked out?
John.
Well, I think fairly well, given the fact that you're still asking questions and have not, in fact, perished from a crushed heart due to a spectral hand within your chest cavity. So I think everything's probably all right, and poor old silly Sally has probably been banished to the netherworld, and good riddance. She was very silly.
Importance and spirits. Dave.
Well, yes, and Silly Sally's legacy will live on, since her daughter is almost due, and they're going to name the child after her, whether it's a man or a woman. And I think we can all recognize that as being a real nod to the past, of which I'm a fan.
Archaic and old. Thank you, Dave. Final question.
Question: In No Man's Sky, what would you like to see integrated?
Dave!
Into what now? I want to see more magic and it tells me a lottery ticket price, one winning number, and a chocolate mousse.
Triple chocolate shitstorm mousse. John.
And I wasn't done.
I'd really like to see them change the title to something a little more inclusive, Instead of No Man's Sky, maybe Every Man's Sky, The sky belongs to us all, That's what my pop always taught me, is that, the sky belongs to everyone. And so you've got to appreciate the things that are out there that don't cost anything. No one owns it necessarily, but we all enjoy it,
Like the old days.
Well, less like the old days and more like just these, eternal constants like the sky and the earth we stand upon.
And man.
Well, man isn't that eternal. He's only been here for a blink of the eye, geologically speaking. And will probably go extinct in the next few years.
Quaint and communist. That was intense.
That was a journey.
That was. Will, you dropped some knowledge, and we dropped some knowledge.
And knowledge was dropped
upon us.
Like a thing that gets dropped.
Like a virgin.
Dropped for the very first
time. Thank you for the voicemails, Will. We appreciate it. Do you have the number?
What?
What's that voicemail number?
Oh, if you would like to call in, then you can do so at area code 916-235-3337.
That's pretty easy. That's a pretty easy number to remember.
235-3337.
There we go. So call in. Hey, tell us a joke. Tell us a story. Make fun of us. Ask us a question.
Tell a joke.
Tell us how handsome Dave is, even though he really is actually pretty handsome.
And maybe try answering that question for me.
It's going to take some doing. Gonna take some doing. It will take.
I'll wait.
You will.
North Carolina residents on edge after multiple clown sightings.
Dun, dun, dun.
Police say a person dressed as a clown disappeared into the woods after being chased by a man wielding a machete on Tuesday. The third incident involving a clown in as many days in the Greensboro, North Carolina area.
Why does anyone still live there?
The North Carolina incidents come after multiple reports of clowns attempting to lure kids into the woods in South Carolina last week.
What in the shitting hell?
A local witness reported that a person wearing a scary clown mask, red curly wig,
Any clown mask.
yellow dotted shirt, blue clown pants, and clown shoes exited the woods near an apartment complex, Greensboro police said in a statement.
This is a horror movie.
Upon seeing the clown, another witness, an adult male, ran after it,
Why would you run
Wielding-
after a clown?
wielding a machete.
Oh, that's why.
The clown ran back into the woods and disappeared from view.
You are a hero, sir.
Tuesday's incident comes on the heels of complaints Sunday of a clown trying to lure kids into the woods in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
What the fuck?
A second sighting took place nearby later that same evening, reports WTVD, a local ABC affiliate. Similar to what witnesses told police last week in South Carolina, the suspect in Sunday's incident in North Carolina allegedly tried to lure the kids with treats.
Oh, this is getting worse and worse.
The suspect was reportedly seen by 2 children and heard, but not seen, by one adult.
How did they know?
Right.
The suspect fled the area when officers arrived, WTVD reported. The clown had on white overalls,
hear
white
the
gloves, red shoes with red bushy hair,
Why would the
a
shoes
white
have bushy
face,
hair?
and a red nose, witnesses told police. A second clown sighting happened just after midnight, 2 miles from the first sighting. Officers attempted to locate the subject, but were unsuccessful.
'Cause he vanished, 'cause he's the devil.
All 3 spots where clowns were reported are in very residential areas near parks and woods, WTVD said. Greensboro police warned people after the incidents that, quote, although it is lawful to dress as a clown,
It shouldn't be.
given the heightened tensions about these entertainers, officials are discouraging copycat behavior by individuals who may find it humorous to mimic suspicious behavior.
Or terrifying.
The police also said
God,
that the
there's more.
recent scares present an opportunity to talk with their children about how to avoid dangerous situations
How to avoid
when
clowns.
dealing with strangers in public. Quote, parents should tell children never go anywhere with a stranger, even if it sounds fun, the police said.
Especially if it sounds fun. Oh, fuck. Well,
I won't sleep tonight.
I won't sleep ever.
I used to live out in that area.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. Oh, I remember.
Out near Greensboro?
Ish, yeah. Winston-Salem. Yeah, I was out in that
Okay.
area generally.
Dude, you might have drawn them here. We have to kill you. And ship you back to North California in a box. So I swear, officer, like, just, it was the big nose and the shoes and the little flower that sprayed water. I mean, I didn't get close enough to get sprayed because
Yeah.
no one wants to get sprayed by a clown, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the whole get-up you're saying. So,
Yeah,
does this look like him?
Can you, oh, yeah, no, God.
Did I get the
yeah,
Did I get the hair right?
God, it's spooky. Yeah, it's like you saw him.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Look. I mean, we've been through our records. We don't have any matches on a guy who looks like this. So it looks kind of like a clown.
No, it was a clown.
Yeah. Oh, well, good. We agree then. Look, we brought in a clown expert. A clown spurt.
I bet he's seen some shit.
Yeah, he's seen a lot. He's been through the ringer. He's used to work for the FBI and
What? So
we're going to ask
Is he
him
going to
for
help
his-
us find it?
His advice, yeah. Well, if anyone can help us, he can, because there aren't any circuses around, so we've got no place to start, if you know what I mean.
I mean, I don't. You're the police officer. But
Come on in. Come on in, Mr. Griswold.
It's all right. You can call me Agent. I mean, I may not be with the Bureau anymore, but, never quite gets out of your bones.
Certainly, Special Agent Griswold. Look, here's the sketch up that we did, and like you may have overheard me.
Is the
telling our-
hair, what color's the hair?
Oh, it was like red, like blood. That
Blood
wasn't
red?
blood
yeah.
red?
but
Blood
like
red
fresh
hair?
blood.
Oh,
Like when it
flesh.
gets when it gets dry, like it gets this kind of brownish.
Oh, I know.
starts to oxidize.
Oh, I
Is that
know.
what that-
Oxygen's a killer.
I know the very color you mean. This is a very dangerous clown, officer.
Is it?
I've been hunting this clown for 17 years.
Have you?
Yes, I have. He always gets away in the end.
Does he?
So what are we gonna do? I've seen him here. Like, I can't put up with clowning. I have a family.
His witnesses have told us, including this one here,
I'm a witness.
that the clown comes out of the woods, usually around children or other highly
He's
populated.
juggling, isn't he?
Some reports juggling.
He was on a unicycle. How do you juggle on a unicycle? That's inhuman skill.
Yep. Yeah, that's a clown. That's a clown for you.
Boy, everything's pointing that way.
Let me guess.
Don't have to guess.
He did a cute little routine, hunked his nose.
Oh, the honk.
The kids laughed,
The honk haunts my nightmares.
and you felt this cold spot in your heart.
yeah, it was like a spectral
You
hand.
felt sick to your stomach.
But he said nary a word.
Nary.
Nary a word. Huh? Was it nary a word, or was it nothing?
I mean,
Well, he did laugh.
It was yeah. But those things that he communicated to you, they just popped up in your head, didn't they?
how did you know?
I've been at this a long time, kid. 20 years. 20 years I've been chasing these clowns.
You must have seen some shit.
So-
I've seen some shit.
Special
son.
Agent Grizzard, what would you recommend would be our first step?
You're going to need to burn down the town.
Which part?
All of it. You're going to need to evacuate the town.
The whole part?
The entire town. You're going to need to evacuate, and you're going to need to burn it to the ground.
That's a bit extreme. We've only ever burnt down parts of the town.
Listen, the clown will stay here so long as there are people for it to feed on.
Can we
So long as there's just the suggestion of people to feed on, the clown will stay here and it will continue to terrorize you, and it's only going to get worse.
Why don't you just go kill it?
Maybe we could put a giant tent up over the entire city, like a circus tent, but bigger, and then fumigate them.
You can't kill a clown, son.
Can't you?
What?
You can kill a joke. You can kill laughter. You can even kill a low rent comedian,
I've tried.
but you cannot kill a clown. It always comes back. Always. Man. You know why his hair is blood red?
'Cause he's festive.
Because he doesn't bleed, son.
Oh.
Not sure that follows.
Clown biology is different than our biology, officer.
Certainly, Special Agent Grizzard, I didn't mean to question you, your expertise on these clowns, but I'm incredulous with your recommendations, and I mean, we're gonna have to interface with the fire department to set a burn, and
All right.
Rebuild, and not everyone has fire insurance.
All right. I get it.
I don't even know that
You
would
don't want to
work
burn
in this
down the
condition.
town. I get it.
I've killed so many comedians here.
Okay.
Wait, what?
There's one. What?
It's a euphemism. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
We have had a spate of deaths in the alt comedy scene.
Wait, what's this wig in his trailer? No.
Dun, dun, dun. It's
Is him all along self-described? I'm
got
glad
spooky.
we got out of it, though.
I liked it.
It was a thing.
It was.
Thing was it?
Was it a thing?
Huh.
Weird.
What's weird?
The thing.
In the world?
Yeah. Oh. I see what I did there.
Bring.
Anyway.
Now what? Shit, how do we do this?
You give me your credit card, and I buy lots of shoes.
Well, you won't be able to buy that many.
That's okay. Can I buy Converse?
You could probably get a pair of Converse.
Sweet. Give me the card.
Well, while Cody goes shoe shopping,
Ooh, these ones have the American flag on them.
and I go blue bopping,
What?
and John goes stew slopping,
Ooh, slop.
what will you do?
Do your thing.
You
Review slogan.
riding in your car on your way to work, or you waiting for your laundry, or you
Me?
on the treadmill, and
Snorting
you should go to the
cocaine.
elliptical next.
Snorting ellipticals sounds dangerous.
It is. But you gotta chase that high, man.
Chase it. Don't brace it.
Stop! Who let you off the leash?
Someone holding a quiche.
Oh no!
Oh, don't want to get.
Thanks a lot for listening.
Yes.
And until next time, my name is Dave.
I'm John.
I'm Cody.
And we wasted all of the time. Thanks very much.
Darn flip deputy tootin'.
Good night, folks.
If you enjoyed the show, then leave us a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere that lets you put in a review. You can call or text the show at area code 916-235-3337. If you'd like to interact with us in any other way, then www.wastingallthetime.com would be a great place to start. There you can submit listener-suggested scenes and questionnaires, you can buy your own copy of the Fruit Words card game, you can read blog posts from Ted and the guys, and a whole lot more. So check it out at wastingallthetime.com.
Oh, you're just in the
Kim?
inbox? Oh, you're in Google Voice. Why is Google Voice not in... Oh, wait, is it in there? There. No, it says Google Translate. God damn it, Dave. Why is Google Voice not in the Google folder?
Because it's in the podcast folder, because I only ever use it for the podcast.
Okay.
I understand, but I had to make a choice.
I see you made the wrong choice, and I accept that.
I agree. And I'm bad. Is it working now?
Dave is bad. Next question.